All right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the wait there. I like to be on time most of the time, but I'm running into some computer issues. I feel like the Ethernet card on the stream machine crapped out on Saturday night. We did some working around it and thought we had it fixed, but it's still doing the same thing. So I had to connect to the internet via hardwire, but using a USB adapter for the Ethernet. So this is good, but we might lose some packets on the stream tonight because it's not the optimal configuration. We'll see how it goes. I dumbed it way down, so you guys aren't going to see it in 1080p tonight. I put it down to 720p, so I'm sorry about that. Now, luckily we are back on, though. Hopefully everybody's here and can see me. Let me know if there's nothing here, but we should be good. What was I going to do? We're going to play some music for myself. And we're going to dive right into the events mode. Sorry I didn't stream on Monday, guys. Just, I'm a bit off. I will say this. I haven't gotten very good sleep. All right, so first things first, we're going to go through the events mode. I played it once or twice already. It looks like I'm going to be playing a 3-driver bag on it. Pretty standard, and I think we might have dropped again. Hopefully you guys are there. Are you guys hearing me at least? No, we're not sitting Waller, ever. Waller will never. Well, yeah, you should like the stream, Corey. Everybody should be liking the stream. I don't trust their projections. No, it's not feeling good. So last night I decided I slept from 3 p.m. till 3 in the morning till 3 p.m. today. That was nice. Not right, though. We're not good. But let's tackle the event and take a look and see what we got. Oh, 491. All right, so this hole we're definitely going to want to have the 10.5 driver. Actually, this is a shot that could go in. Yeah, that was very good, Stark. Way to go on that. Way to handle the trolls. I'm of the impression that Bunny Bun 69 Me isn't a real person. I think it's one of the... I would guess it's one of the Minnesota guys fucking with you. Personal opinion, but that's my guess. First shot of the day. Let's see how it goes. This one could go in, guys. This has a chance. Come on. Come on! I wouldn't doubt it. We already know he's a huge piece of shit, so... Oh my god. Whatever it is, it's not cool as all. Wow. Well, we missed the first shot of the day. But these are your good friends that are doing it, Jason. You're going to have to learn. Online personalities friend. All right, I will. For you, anything, Neil. Yeah, we're not going to start off very well. We're going to forget we played this round. Oh. Just out of the zone completely lately, man. I'm just... Not sleeping real well. Painkillers are great for painkilling, but they mess everything else up, dude. I will say this, I'm down from 250 to 242 in like 4 days because I just haven't been eating. I go out Friday at 9:30. That's not great, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll see how it goes. All right, pins in the back. I would like to try the 9.5 here. And I think the line is here. It still has a chance of hitting the trees, so we're going to just take the freebie and see if we can make a putt with this, but we're going to roll it this time. As long as it gets over that tree, we should be good. And we're putting. Maybe. All right, we're on. No, not on. Fuck. Yeah, we'll find out Thursday. That's it. And if Thursday goes well, I'll probably buy a late night flight and get out to Carolina, but I don't know if I can or not. If it goes well, I want to be able to celebrate with people. All right, so let's look at the leaderboard for this week. All right, Fox is up top, or is he still? Let's see, I got to refresh it. Yeah, Fox is up top with a 162. So it means that par, I think par is 36 under. Perfect. I do too. Thank you, Harley. But we're probably going to make it, we're going to go pretty quick tonight. I want to try to go and get some sleep. Yeah, I tried not taking any painkillers today, and that did not work. Now, is it because I'm withdrawing from opioids from pounding on them this week? Could be, but my throat was killing me when I didn't. Yeah, Jason, I already said it. You're good. I don't have anything on the short game right now, guys. Everything feels stiff. We'll get it opened up, though. That just wasn't even close. So, on this hole, I showed you guys the way I like to play it. I high tee whatever driver I have, and I'm aiming just to the right of the tree trunk on the right-hand side there. So I don't care if it lands in the dirt or not, because dirt, you get a decent amount of spin, and I still have a club that gets to the green, and you'll see you still have a line in at this. So I'm in the dirt, but that's all. Oh, no, I kicked the rough. But I have no trees in front of me, so I have a normal shot coming in. And you get a chance at your eagle. There's not really a better spot to go on that hole to have a real chance at getting the eagle on it every time. This one, I go to where my marker's pointed right now every time. Doing just fine, and I gotta be down because I want it all. Alright, so that pin's up close. The high five's gonna be hard to get there. So let's do a skip driver short. Yeah, buy that fight, Jason. If it's a good deal, buy it. In control. It's going to be one of these kind of days, though. We'll dial it in, but starting off poor. All right, we got a good look at this hole, and I got a feeling this is going to be the challenging hole for most of us this week. Mainly, if they lined you up with the pin every time, it would be a much easier shot, but you find yourself having to do half-line straight shots, and those are hard to accomplish all the time. All right, pin's up close, so we're not going to go with the low T at all. We're going to go high T 5-wood. And the key is you got to keep it to the right of this first tree. If you clip the branch, you'll fall through the roof of the building. And when you fall through the roof of the building, it's an unplayable lie. All right, this one you can go to either or. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, man? We're getting there. We'll see what happens. Hopefully nothing major. Try your best, but you don't succeed. All right, now this one was harder back in the day, but now with the high T's, it's there every time, it seems. We would have been waiting for this setup, and then we would have been hitting like a 5-wood cut shot around. But with the high T, I'm just gonna go high 5. I'm gonna cut it some and throw it to the middle of the green. I wanted more middle, but that's mud. That's great. That's not mud. So mud is one of those surfaces that is crazy hard to hit out of. As it should be, though. Yeah, this is another really hard look today. I'm actually impressed. Your bond, I will try. Always put the ball right here. To let it go. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to be very sharp today, so I will get 1 or 2 plays of this, and then I don't want to waste time on it right now. Now, you don't necessarily need to high tee this, but I'd rather have the safety of it. Your bone will try. All right, another one. Just murder this. Now, there can be a setup on that where you have a problem getting it over the first bunker. And if that's the case, you can go to the middle, to the left side, into the fairway out there. It's a tough second shot, but it's in play. Now, when we played this course live for prizes, we didn't have tees available. So when you had to go over there quite a bit. I always look to see if I have an A1 around this tree to get to the other fairway. It's rare that you do. So what I want to do is I want to put this ball in between the tips of the 2 bunkers. And that'll leave me a 310 in about, depending on where the pin is on the green. And then I can hit a cut 8.5 underneath everything. I went a little closer than I wanted. I want to be back to the right a little farther, but we're still perfect. And 18 is an ugly hole, too. I think the high T 6 wood clears this, so we're going to cut this and hit it softer. Probably not that soft. Whoops. Too much cut, too. That hole's going to be problematic, too. That's a tough shot. All right, 28, and I played really bad. Hey, Joseph. Joseph, I'm just playing another event, so I'm going to play your games next. So we'll show you how I attack these, so you'll remember what you were doing. Hey, Mike. All right. Oh, this is a good look. I like when the wind's blowing that way. In fact, I'm actually contemplating hitting the 9.5 here to try to get it farther down. But still, the safe shot is the 10.5 here. That's right where you want it to go. Oh, we're going to have an easy putt for once on this. Yay! I almost missed that, too. Jesus. Same thing. Pound it out there. Right side of the fairway is always better here. If you get it really deep, it really doesn't matter. But I'm right side and deep, so we got a 5-wood in now. It's going to be a nice shot. It still offset me because it thinks that the tree line was in my way, which is fine. It means that straight at the pin there was a tree branch in my way. So we got to just go around it. Hi, Ash. Sorry I'm going to miss you guys this weekend. Well, maybe. We'll see what happens. If Friday morning goes well, I'll hop a flight and come see everybody. Now, we got a good look here. It's always better to get this out to the fairway if you can. Now I'm playing against the upslope of the green. I have a thumb shot in if I want it, but we're going to play the 4 and cut it. Oh, nailed it. We're going to try. We'll see if the doctor goes well. Well, we'll take a look-see. I haven't looked this week, but the 500 league, I'm the only 3-0 team, so that's good. Tickner, who went undefeated last year in that league, is 1-2, and he's in jeopardy. His team looks terrible. It's good. Then one of my 200 leagues, I'm 2-1. The other 200 league, 2-1 as well. In my 100 league, I'm 1-2, and then 2-1 in my auction league, and 2-1 in the league that we're looking at in the keeper league. So we've got one team that's under 500. The rest I'm feeling good about. I did a whole episode on the chush, right? And it's C-H-U-S-H. Let's get that bad. The shush is mean to be quiet. The chush is the name of it. I think that credit goes to Jeff Harlow for the name. And I don't hit a lot of fulls, really. But I do plan on doing a full special where I'm going to just bang away on casual glory and see if we can not put up some monster scores by hitting fulls for 20 straight games. Hi, Gino. Gino got his first post on word of mouth in there today. Well done. I haven't gotten a chance to read that yet or listen to it. I was going to save it for the doctor this afternoon, or when I go to the doctor on Friday. Same thing. The reason I choose this island, it's a good distance. It gives me the fattest part of the green when I'm coming in and attacking it. And also, when I'm hitting a driver out to this, it has the longest landing strip. And I hit it too far anywhere. Oh, no, I didn't. We're good. Oh, come on. All right, so we got a shorter distance here. So now I can hit a cut shot with any of the woods and not be worried about it. So I'm going to cut the 3. I wish it was a proctology visit. I wanted to hit the front edge short, but it's still on by missing it, but I missed the putt. Yeah, this is not... Fuck! Well, there's the one better easy come, easy go, right? I do like making trades. Now, the keeper team, I did something. I'm really not satisfied with the keeper league because I don't like my running backs. I am satisfied with the keeper league for the keepers for next year, though. I'll have Colston in the 8th, I believe, and I'll have fucking Cam Akers in the 15th if I want to do it that way. And that's without knowing. We got a really easy look here for this hole, so that's a gem. I love it. All right, pins up close, so it's a high 5. We're hitting the high 5. It's going to hit the roof, but that's fine. Yeah, Jeremy, I still the same. I'm not feeling much better. Painkillers are fucking me up, but we're going in on. We go in Friday morning, so we'll that'll be the day that'll tell me more. It's not feeling too good right now, but I got more sleep than I have in a long... Like, I slept 12 hours last night, and I hadn't slept more than an hour any night lately. So the painkillers work, I just feel like shit otherwise. And either my scale's lying, but I was 252 when I weighed myself last week, and I'm at 244 right now. So, and I mean, really, things just don't, everything smells good, but I just look at food like, I don't want this right now. My neck, and I'll touch your... All right, do we have a shot over on the right? I don't think the high 5 clears that from there. So now we're going to have to go around the outside. Now, do we want to play a half cut or a full? I just don't know if the full's going to get the distance we need. We're going to try to hit a full 5-wood here. All right, it's close. Now, okay, so this is uphill, right? But if we watched, I think my ball is higher than the green. Now, we're at turbo putt distance. We're over 25. Oh my God. Well, since I'll put the Bill and Mike together, I'll have to kill Kyle. Sorry, Kyle. I love you, buddy, but Bill and Mike are hosting a tournament right now. You've done nothing for me. And then we'll fucking marry both of them. So we're going to putt this, actually. And I know it's a little different, but especially if we watch that bounce. I'm up on a little bit of a hill, I think. Just a little bit, and that's all I need. So the putter's going to be my club. Let's see. What do we got for break? Left 3. We're going to play this like a left 3 because I feel like I'm going to slow down a little bit by hitting the fringe, but I should have the distance to get there. Okay, and I was wrong. I don't think I could have made that putt. The fringe slowed it down more than I thought it would. Settle, settle. I don't want to fucking stop. Wow, I was close. Woo! Almost got robbed there. All right, pretty easy shot. Just line it up straight ahead. Damn. Now we could go with the, I think we'll go with the forward backspin here. Gino, I don't know if anybody's listened to me. I was one of the Chicagoans who put nothing on Trubisky, dude. It is all Nagy, guys. Nagy is horrible. I would fire him right now if I was the GM, but I think he's tied to Nagy, and he'll get canned when Nagy gets canned. Wow, Toronto's just got the lead. Oh, wow, that's good. I think Trubisky actually had a chance of being a very good quarterback. You can teach some of the throwing mishaps there. He had a great arm. He had wheels. The kid should have been running more, but Nagy coached him out of it. He stopped them from doing it because Nagy didn't like the way his offense looked with him at the helm. Well, guess who didn't like the way their offense looked at first when Lamar Jackson took over? But what did he do? He changed. Nagy's shit. Like a train on a track. All right, let's get the 34 at least out of this. One corner. Isn't promising fair. Every dollar. All right, same thing. Where's the pin? Pin's tucked again, so we're going to put it in the same spot, but it doesn't matter where the pin is, really. I'm always hitting it here. Fields didn't have a chance to look good. Terrible offensive scheming, dude. And let's be honest, too. I think Cleveland has one of the historically best defensive lines we're going to see. We're seeing two of the best ever, I think, this year with Cleveland and the Rams. But there's no excuse. I mean, Fields had no way to move around. Yeah, I didn't see it happening. And honestly, I'm of the impression I want to see Cleveland do well this year. It's been long enough. Once you learn how to hit that shot and where you put and what to do on this one, that hole's actually not that bad. All right, so we get the high 6-wood here right at it. This is actually a great look. All right, so we popped the 34. They got hype going. I still don't see them better than the top 3 in the East. But we're in a position, man. It's all a matter of how they gel from here. All right, we'll take the 34. We're going to move on to invites. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to play very long tonight. I'm just fucking beat. That Saturday took a lot out of me. So I want to play. I got Joseph here, and we got some games together. He's got a couple of courses he wanted to see. All right, where is he? Mouthful of donuts. All right, we got nothing drivable here. Now, the question is, do we want to put this up to get a chush? So let's say I can hit it 380. I'd still be 65 yards away, so the answer is no. Hi, Kev. So we're going to lay it back. Wow. Oh, that should have been good. There's a running and here better run. Over, yeah, the dog days are gone. Ah. All right, we're on a streak. We've pointed the first 2 holes. We're going to try to point all 18. No, we didn't point that. We grab a water. So, Neil, are you still here? Hopefully Neil's still here, because I got something funny for him. All right, so 304. Remember, the high T5 is 300, basically. So we could just hit a high T4 here, and it's perfect. I got 17 on a par 3 event, and then I think my best otherwise is 14. Oh, God, even my thumbs are just not good right now. All right, so we aced this. Bag of Donuts aced this shot. Let's see if we can match it. Wow, I'm not even close. That's a good ball, man. Now, this is the greatest show. I've actually gone through the whole Rivals. I started at the beginning. I streamed the whole thing. Now, somebody made a comment about my world ranking is really low. Yeah, so I think that's right. I think I'm 89. But, guys, I don't play... Like, literally, I haven't played any of this year's courses this month, really. So I think maybe we should do that. It's tough. Okay, Neil, you know that fridge down here that we put ice in that we thought was a freezer? I don't think it's working well anymore, and it doesn't freeze, so I just loaded it up with waters. I did get lucky, but I am undefeated against him. Yeah, so we're making it a refrigerator, exactly. Yeah, but we had all sorts of beverages in there, like, oh, this should freeze. Nope. Yeah, guys, I got no fine-tuning right now. Just can't get that little bits, but we'll get there, I hope. But the water is as cold as the water could be without freezing. So I think it is a freezer that just doesn't work. Now, here's the problem here. If I hit the green on a fly with the high T driver like I'm going to hit, I'm going to go long. But I don't think I can land at 380 on a fly. So hopefully we just get it over that first lip. I can't make those chips. I cut that thing solid too. Yeah, I can't even thumb straight right now. Oh. That's what happens when you go for the ace. Okay, that thing was cutting and it should have gone in. That hurts. Bogey on that. I'm now 2 off. Hey there, Delilah. City, I'm 1,000 miles away, but tonight you listen to. All right, do we have a straight look? No. Well, do we have a straight shot? Close your eye. Listen to my voice, it's my surprise. Alright, not drivable either. I do believe they've got some equipment. Andy sent a bunch of equipment down, so they'll be able to get it done. I know it's getting hard, but just believe me someday. Alright, we gotta cut this around. Now, how do we want to play this? Do we want to high tee it? Do we want a medium tee at 10 and a 9.5 or an 8.5? I don't like this shot. We'll go with the high 4. Should have gone with the 3. That's not good. Can he make a putt, though? He can't chip today, but can he putt? Apparently, we're good. Yeah, he's on the shit, the things that don't matter list to me right now. I'm only into White Sox and playoff teams right now. All right, pins up top, so I want to hit a club down and overhit this. So I'm going to hit the 5 here no matter what. Otherwise, I'm going to have a shitty-ass putt. And this should get there no problem. I got to worry about going long, actually. All right. I feel like I probably lost that, and that was a 30 setup, which is weird. I don't see that often anymore on that course. Especially with one not being there. Let's get Joey the other way. Yeah, I like Woodland. Let's go for it. What you do to me, oh. That's a pretty goddamn good score. I don't know if I'm going to get 24. All right, let's hole one. Nope, I had a little bit of a crosswind. You can't fight that one. So that's where I'm telling you guys that lining up the wind, trying to line it up straight with stouts is actually a negative. I did it again, but this one looks pretty much online, like it's not going to be enough to miss. But there was a right one on the break. I think it's 28, if I'm remembering right. Might be 26, though. Say to me, you made a dumb mistake. Cigarettes on my counter weren't my friends, they were my mates. But it can also change based off a setup. Easy to walk away. That shot, it was never there. Oh, I got you. Okay. Oh, wow. I got lucky that didn't hit the branch. That thing hung way out on me. You kissed him yesterday. So I gotta tell you guys, my mom was offended about the meme I put on the post today. She messaged me and said that she was offended by that. And I was like, Mom, that's the point of my memes. They're meant to offend. I think they're there to offend everybody. Or at least to laugh at. Oh, that's so cold. It's so delicious. Now, this one, I don't want to hit the green on a fly. I want this to one-hop the rough. The rough will kick it back a little left, so I'm almost going to hit this dead straight and let the 5 push it back. No, I don't think she's seen the shirts necessarily. Little too hot. I know, that's what I thought too. It absolutely can. I heard that as well, but it was funny. I thought that was funny. I don't know. I shit and fart jokes. Yeah, Joseph, it'll come with time. The fact that you're hitting the cut shots, though, is a plus. You just have to get used to each shot with each club that you're hitting. Oh my God, guys, this is bad. I know, that's great. So that puts him tied for the wild card, doesn't it? Oh. You learn under your surface. For you go. Well, something. Oh wow, I laid off of that. All right, hold out time. Oh. Well, the problem with casual though is, can you pick the club set that you have? But you can pick a club set that has the clubs you're used to. You heard under the surface. I mean, shit, you can even just play the rounds out, though, and just hit cut shots in. Okay. So this is a perfect example of hitting the club that you can hit your fullest to get on. So I got an outwind at 10. If I hit this, I'm not going to go too far. I'm not going to go too far with this, so I'm just going to hit this with bite. And I whiffed the ball. I totally laid off of it. What am I doing? I totally fucked that up. And there we go. Way to blow around, you douche. By now. Before you go, there's something I could have said to make your mind read better. Actually, we want to go up farther today because I want to have, with the tight spot that I'm going into there, I want to have the tighter gaps of my clubs. So I want to get down to where it's the 7 through 9 wood range, 7 through 9 iron range in, because then I have a choice of clubs depending on wind. All right, so now I can hit the 7 is fine. I could hit the 8, and that's out of question. So we'll hit this. Wow. Now, if I left that back, I could easily put myself in a position where I had to nerf down the 5 iron, or I had to overhit the 7. That's not good. That's not easy. All right. The other way looks open where I could hit it straight with a high T 10.5, but I want to play it from this way because you're going to see this look more often than not. Can't make a wife out of a hoe. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you guys in here practicing on your home edition. Oh, you're damn right. You are absolutely right. Now, Joseph, what I would be looking at then, if I'm you and you're really trying to get better, as PGA gets closer and closer to releasing, you're going to see a lot of vendors selling off their Golden Tee machines. And I would be picking up a home edition if I was you in that part. All right, so I got 2 shots I can hit here. I can bite the 10.5. I got to overhit that. With how hard I'm going to hit it, that bite's going to react a lot like backspin, right? No, Josh, we'll find out. We go to the doctor Friday morning. If things go well and I can find a flight, I'll hop a flight out and get out to see you guys on Friday. Now, yeah, that would be bad. That gets expensive. All right, so I'm going to choose to backspin the 8.5. Now, this shot's going to take a little bit more consistency, right? Oh, good man, Joseph. Well, isn't the tournament this weekend? Isn't South Carolina this weekend, right? Or is it 2 weeks? Oh, it's not for a bit. I mean, yeah, it's, the Clash is this weekend, right? Right. So I got a doctor's appointment Friday morning. Yeah, if everything goes well and I find out that it's nothing serious and they don't have to do much, then what I'll do is I'll leave the doctor or I'll buy a flight from there. So, now, the reason I'm choosing this, I could high tee something, but the high tee is going to be harder to keep down near the bottom quarter of the green. This is just an ugly shot, guys, so there's a chance that this doesn't work. If I hit this right with the right cut, I'm going to bounce from the pin high spot. It's going to go up to the middle, and then it's going to come back down. I need to have a cut into it so that I get the chick to come back straight. Just like that. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Yeah, Joseph, if you can make... Here's the problem, though, right? I got offers already for some places to stay, so I will take it, though, Art. I will happily join you. All right. Well, you guys, there are all 3 days left. Let's see. Why don't you guys pick where you want to see? You guys see anything you like? I mean, I should just play all this year's courses right now, just because that world ranking being at 89 is a little bad. All right, give me a choice here. We got... All right, we're going to play Bayou first. Out of the blue, uninvited. All right, I'll go Castleshire next. Chad knows what courses Castleshire... It's a great course. I just suck at it for some reason. All right, again on this one, I'm not getting it close enough for a chush, so I'm going to leave it offset. I don't want to line the wind up, because now I can thumb to fight that directional wind. If I pushed it to line up the wind, I can't thumb to fight it. And it's something that I forget about, too, a lot while I'm playing. But it's a good idea to get used to. With stouts, don't line up the wind, because if you offset it at all, you now cannot make a hole out. Because you have, let's say you're fighting a one wind then, and you can't fight a one wind with thumbs. This one, I did it again. I can't fight that break. I just can't. I hit a dead straight shot and I missed it. If I would have gone one click left, I would have been to the left of the hole. You just can't make it when it's that low of a wind pushing you. Don't forget me, I pray. All right, so long par 5. This is actually tough. We actually don't have too bad of a look here. I'm going to go for that island there because I can low tee this and skip the water and it'll be good. Okay, I hit it too soft. Fuck! I didn't get it to the water. But it's a birdie where you go drop there. Some of the other drops are not birdies. So I know I can just hammer that. This is easier than it used to be. Should I play the fun shot or the easy shot? Let's go with the fun shot. Let's skip the low T 9.5, the low T 8.5 up there. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. The high 5 wood will work here too. Oh, I didn't skip it. All right, now we're in trouble. All right, we're going to chush this. Let's see if I can chush today. Nope, I cannot chush yet. I got to sit back and dial in. I've been spraying them all like that lately, and I think it's just because I got to figure out where my hand's positioned. Where I'm doing it, my thumb's coming through funny. Ooh. Late night at... Fuck off. Hi, Tony. Not a good game so far. Jesus, I'm playing terrible. God, I don't know, man. It's just looking at it, what's going to be safe. This hole, I always go here, though. If I can't drive it, I put it here. That way, I have the same shot when I try to drive it, too. It's a whole conglomeration of things, Joseph, how I'm picking. We'll go through a couple. We'll go through a one or two here when we see it. Hey, Danny, how was your birthday, buddy? Tony, I have a doctor's appointment for my throat on Friday morning. If it goes well, I'll probably buy a flight that night. If it goes badly, you won't see me. But I gotta say, it might be hard for me to get a flight. It might be hard for me to get a flight out of here to there. All right, I'm gonna cut this, hit it hard with a low T. The low T with the outwind here will cause it to skip. But I'm probably gonna hit the edge short. Love song, pieces one night. So right now I'm out for the clash, and I'll probably be out no matter what happens. I feel bad. I love Bill and Mike Muse. I love Gino. I love all you guys at Golden Tee. Yeah, you're going to have to get an interpersonal relationship with it. Okay, so let's look at this one. My first view, thanks, Danny. There's no trees or anything in play here, right? So I'm going to pick what I have the most likely chance to hole out with. And for me, thumbing a shot with no pullback is the biggest hole out. Can I thumb this? Yes, but my landing zone is going to be right at the pin, so I can't really put much spin on it. So I'm going to choose this. I'm going to backspin it, and I'm going to low tee it with backspin. And look, my speed's going to be just right. So what you're doing is, that's where I'm going to use tees the most, is that I'm going to try to give myself a straight thumb shot every chance I get. As much as this is an easy hole, right? This gave me, it kind of defined who I am as a player. So I'm playing Jeff Harlow at a tournament, and I have this shot coming up, right? And I think I'm thumbing a 3-iron in from here with backspin, right? Well, I walk up and I thumb it, and the ball goes 1 foot. Harlow immediately goes, no, I'm not taking that stroke. You got a stroke coming. I'm like, you sure, man? It was my fault. I clipped it down. Like I did one of these. When I put my thumbs down, I pulled it back a click. And he's like, no, I don't want to win like that. So he gave me the stroke back. We then proceeded to tie at 30 under, and I go about to swipe in to start the game again, and Harlow's like, no, you won. I gave you that stroke back. And from that point on, I don't care if it's a game glitch or not, and there's a way to correct something that was unintended, I'm doing it. Now, stuff like putting on backspin instead of roll, like, in a situation like that, it's really easy to do it because nothing changed. The ball went a foot, so the distance didn't change. There was no change in it. And that's the respect I give. That's the respect I give every one of my opponents. Now, I will say, though, and this has nothing to do with the quality of players or person, like if I was playing Haas or if I was playing Stenmark in a match, they will not get that stroke back. Because they both are under the impression that they will play it as it lies. It matters. Yeah, exactly. But so, like, I know, but they're not wrong, right? It was my fault. I don't deserve the stroke back. But I learned that that's how the competitive is, how the competitive should be in Golden Tee. It doesn't make him a good dude or not, but that just, I mean, it stuck with me forever. All right, so long par 5. We just got to get it up as far as we can. Now, I would look to hit an A1 here, but are those trees going to come into play? And if I don't get it out, I'm in trouble. So we're just going to smoke this. And we're going to probably have a C3 in on the next shot. This hole, as much as it sucks, it is always drivable. Yeah, Parlo is one of the biggest class acts you'll ever meet. He makes bagels. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a bit. All right, so we got to get this left, like where my marker is. We're going to hit from here, and I'm going to hit the 10.5 because I want it to turn more. Tell me something, girl. Or do you need more? It's supposed to be the 22nd of October. Falling. Corley already has his flight. Luna has not yet. We got to get him to get on the ball. And on the good times I found myself. Hey, that's not a terrible round. I fucked up stupid shots fucking around. All right, what's next? Tell me something, boy. You tired trying to fill that void? All right, you guys choose. Which course? Keeping it so hard. All right, we got Castleshire. I forgot. Yep, somebody said that already. Where was it? Now, this is one course that you can convince me that stouts might not be the best because you can't get everything there. And it's really because hole 1 I can lose a stroke on. I am playing this right now. I'm going to stick with stouts because I feel that the back 9, when the wind is in my face on the back 9, I get as much of an advantage there. And if I can make the chush on 1, I've got no love lost. Or if I can get it on, which it might. Now, do I have a chush? I don't think I can chush that in. So we're just going to hit this with roll. So Richard Sherman just signed with the Bucks. That's great. Dan, we're doing okay right now. We'll be better when we find out everything on the weekend, on Friday. Where they can't hurt us. Sha-la-la-lo. It's going to take a bit, Dan. They're not great. They're not great out of the box most of the time. They can be fine, but mostly they're not. Yeah, well, I'd rather see a pothead than a repeat fucking woman abuser, child abuser, or... We'll see. He's going practice squad for a bit. We'll see if he gets out of it. Did anybody see if Andy Reid was okay? Because he got rushed off to the hospital after last week's game. All right, so we got lucky too. This is perfect. Now, I have a better chance of getting this there with 11 in my face because it only takes 8 miles per hour for the wind in my face to be... Oh, okay. It only takes 8 miles per hour for me to carry distance farther with stouts than streaks. So technically, I have the longest ball not named arrows on this hole. Now, that would have gotten there with pretty much any ball, I think. All right, this isn't drivable. The only time I've ever driven this green is with arrows. So, I did it again. Luckily, I couldn't line that up dead straight. But lining it up dead straight, it's a bad thing with the stouts. No, don't change the subject. Well, I guess a little added benefit of me getting sick a little bit is I'm losing weight so my shirt doesn't block the trackball cam for you guys. So, thank you, throat. We always got to look at the positives, right? We got to figure out what positives can occur of it. Shoot, I buy this new Nordic track and said I'm going to get down to 225 in 2 months. And then I'm getting sick and it's getting bad. Straight jackets should be in the trash. Don't ever bring those up on my stream again. They're a horrible ball. Wow. Okay, that kept going. The fact that I'm in the heavy rough is actually a benefit here. Oh. Yeah, you're not... Straight jackets are trash, garbage trash. Alright, we're going to hit the bite. 8 and bite 10.5. Dude, they're horrible. No, the ones that are streak-like but worse. Okay, so the way I judge this is this. So up until 2016, every ball that made basically had the same character attributes, meaning they had, like, if you had more distance, you lost character attributes in there. But after 2016, all the balls have more characteristics. So you should really not be playing any ball less from prior to 2016. Darts have a point, but they're a specialty ball in my opinion. It's like arrows have a point, but specialty ball. Yeah, that's the thing on street jackets, but they're terrible. So, and you'll see too. I have a really good feeling that all of the balls from prior to 2016 will definitely be gone. I got a feeling that most of the balls are gone next year. Why did I do that? Why did I hit that so soft? I picked the club to max it out, and then I laid off of it. I'm not very bright right now. You can never get older. That hurts. All right, so James White is out for the season. I did not know that. So, combined with what I just said, with what I said a couple days ago, how stouts are gone, absolutely gone, and just start thinking logical reasons why would we saying both. Well, I think this was coming for a while. It was coming for a while. Yeah, by testing. But the worst thing is my best score was with the Spectrums. And Spectrums were a lot like Titans, but missing some stuff. Titans and Stouts and Streaks have a play to it too. There is a benefit to Streaks too. Why is it what's lucky? What did I do so lucky? Oh, I need a whole lot. I gotta make up. Yeah, this has been easy as shit so far for this course. Even this, Jesus, that's easy as hell too. And like you couldn't hit that shot you couldn't have hit that shot without Stouts. So you would have had to hit a high T something or other. Yeah, Spectrum are like dumbed down Titans, dude. They're missing attributes but they're Titans. You are onto something, Joseph, and I don't want to say for certain. There is a possibility that a build your ball based off of attributes is in the works. Where you build the ball for attribute. Well, Barrage and Titans are the same, dude. Barrage and Titans are the exact same ball, except Titans go a little farther and have more backspin. So Barrage should be eliminated completely from the mix. If you are going to play Barrage, you will have to... Mike, I have a doctor's appointment for my throat on Friday morning. But I have a doctor's appointment for my throat on Friday morning. If things go well and there's nothing serious and I don't have to have work done right away, then I'll find a flight that night. I might not be able to find a flight that night either, but it's a hell of a way to celebrate. Thanks, Mike. Side of you with money, girls, and cars. Oh, I love you guys too, man. I'm missing not being there. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say new balls, Andrew. All right, we'll see how that one goes. All right, what's next? What are we playing next, guys? Jesus Christ. The Dodgers are fucking already beating that ass of San Diego. Did I just get watched? Here it is. Celtic it is. So Celtic was the year it came, I want to say it came out on, well, whatever I've got available, whatever you see on the screen. These guys saw it already. But so Celtic was the year that I took the job down here at GoDaddy, I believe. And I wasn't really playing much, but I'd still go to tournaments. And Gossett and I are tied going into 18 on this. And he's got honors, and 18 was ugly, right? So he lays up on 18. And this is part of I want to give you guys a little bit of tournament thinking here, right? So now, nowadays, if I'm playing Gossett, I probably lay up on that hole because I don't necessarily think he's winning in sudden death, because I looked at him as going, look, he plays 10 times the games that I play now, probably more than that. His likelihood of holding out early is higher than mine. So if I can win it right now on 18, I'm going to do it. Or if I think I'm the better player, I would have laid up instantly on that because the shot was risk to reward wasn't there. Now, knowing after he laid up, I looked at it and go, yeah, I can lay up and get birdie too, but one, he's got a higher chance of hauling out the layup than me, and he also has a higher chance of beating me in sudden death. So I took a chance, I stuck it, made the fucking 90-foot putt and won. Now, in prize play, I don't think I've ever laid up on 18. That's the other part. Laying up on 18 when you have a lead can actually backfire quite a bit because now you're putting your shot, bringing a bogey into play rather than just missing it and getting a par. Yeah, look at how short that 6-foot is. It's just that was 88 too, and it didn't even get to the hole. So that's something you guys really need to work out in your head is judge the distances, get the distances of all the clubs in your bag. Good. Absolutely not, Clark. So, no, it slows the game down too much. That was the thought originally, but they realized that people would be watching that trying to get the perfect pullback. And to me, it would drive me crazy because then you would be playing mobile. You'd be playing mobile as you're playing Golden Tee, and no, would not be a good idea. I think it would be a terrible idea. I hope they never implement it. Now, one thing, though, that you need to understand about the shot meter is, though, we're getting the shot meter before it's reading the shot before it goes into the game engine and then determines where the ball goes. So, technically, the shot meter is giving you a different reading than what the game gets. It's not changing anything. But stuff like, if I pull all the way to choose club, the shot meter shows me that I pulled all the way to choose club. But the game only reads the pull to the tip of the C. So it's a little bit different, but it's accurate. Now, what I think would be kind of cool is if it gave us the shot meter based off of what the game reads. Now, it would fuck some people's heads up, though. Just doing what we're told. Well, something. Yeah, if you watch mobile, that makes mobile atrocious to me. That's one of the biggest problems with mobile in my mind. At least watching mobile, that's what makes it atrocious. Is watching somebody go like this? Nope, reset. Reset, nope. I mean, I think it's bad enough that I reset my swing like 10 times before I hit it. But imagine if I saw my shot meter ahead of that. Well, it would be basically, not really. I don't think it would. You still can't mimic that. Okay, great, but the chush isn't even about that. It's about the forward swing, too. Yeah, it would be terrible. So, no, never, 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 never. And this is coming from the guy who wants all the information. I think something that should be added next year is a height meter. Height meter just gives you a ability to calculate things better. And it would give me a whole bunch of new content to stream about. If we had the shot meter, I mean, if we had the height. So that's the one feature I'm asking for with it is more, have a number that's displayed for height. Like where you are in relationship to the hole. Bank in the rhythm, the lessons I learned. But then that would be a great, I mean, if you had an elevation meter, you'd pretty much be able to use stouts to a crazy level. Yeah, we've got speed, but if you give me height, I'll be able to tell everything. I should have known better. I mean, it would turn Monty into a course that you could dissect every shot and know exactly when something's going to work and when it's not. Yeah, if you do it, we can. I mean, it turns into science then. And then it's a matter of being able to take the science and hit the shot exactly how you're planning in your mind. Which is what, I mean, if you watch on the real golf course, they know everything about the course. It's just a question of being able to take that information and hit the shot accordingly. Oh, Ophelia. Oh, whatever. Corey, you're not the only one that can do what you do, man. Don't feel nothing small. I love you. That's all she wrote. Guys, this hole, it's really tough. If you're not thinking about it, you're going to want to put this on the fairway strip right there, right? But do this instead. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's statistically the most holdout club is probably the 9-iron in Golden Tee. The 5-iron couldn't be on the list because not a lot of people use the 5-iron. And people have gone to the 5 hybrid now. The 5-iron probably not even on the list, but it's shown that your relationship to holding out goes up for how close you are to the hole. So it might even be the sand wedge, but nowadays, since there's so many options with the sand wedge, and the pitching wedge would probably even have a higher percentage, but less people use those things. So it would have to be the 9, because I honestly don't think there's anybody that doesn't have a 9-iron in their bag. Oh. Plan. All right. Actually, we got a really good look here. We're just gonna hit a full C3 with the forward. Oh, I needed a 5. Shit. Well, I play a 5-iron too, so you got competition. Dude, I missed the line. They have that information, Mike. They actually do. Okay, so that's going to be all about feel, Joseph. But the feel also takes into concern. So really on every putt that you're hitting, and obviously there's going to be changes to this, you want to hit it the same speed fully. You want to hit it full speed on every putt. We're not worried about rolling over. And by doing that, you're then able to adapt your swing for different breaks. Now, I want you guys to pay attention during this round. It's something I never do, but you'll see that even though I'm hitting the putts the same speed, your shot meter gets determined on putting the speed that you hit by the distance you are away. It's not in your control. Your max speed's in your control, but it will go up and go down accordingly and depending on how far away you are. It doesn't make sense to me. So I don't want you ever to get in the habit of reading the putter for the shot meter. And in fact, let's test it real quick. I actually want to see if I'm right on that. We'll just hit a few putts and see. I don't care. We're just going to play the first hole. I'm going to go to Pembroke because hole 1 is huge. They need to put markers in here and say what year each course is from. It would be really useful. Where the fuck is Pembroke? I'm just playing hole 1 on it, though. Why the fuck is it? It should be right here, right? It goes in order. Am I just missing it? Oh, there it is. All right, so we're just going to get these on the green. I don't care. It doesn't matter what ball we're using. Actually, I should just play arrows, 1 ball, and drive this. Where did you If you don't want to see me hunting with somebody. All right, so we're going to just put these all a little bit distance difference away, and we'll hit the ball as hard as we can and see if we have the same result. All right, so 138. I don't think this is even going to get there, but we're going to test this. We're going to test this by hitting only straight. All right, so get a reading on what the record, what it is here. So 58. And that ball got 138. Seems like it's the max. That was stopping right there. So I'm going to max this one out too. 34. Really? You see that? It does. The distance doesn't matter. I'm hitting these all as hard as I can. 26. Okay. Did you guys see that? 58, 34, 26. I didn't see what the last one was. Distance is the only thing that determines the speed on the trackball. Right? Did we all? We can all agree that. We can already see that's what happened. I hammered all of those as max as I could. And they all read a different number. So, yeah, I think it was. Yep. Totally interesting, right? So, it goes up. So now this is where I talk about... Okay, so now this actually changes turbo putts to me. So basically, All right, I got some testing to do in private. It would take too long here. What I'm going to do is, since we all think that the turbo exists between 75 and 85 feet, what we're going to see in those ranges is on a 75-footer that the max trackball reading will be 40. But on a 77-footer, the max trackball reading is going to be 58. Well, the number's at 80. It's at 80. The number for turbo is 80 feet. The 80-footer, when you get up to, hey, Montana, when you get over 80 foot, it changes you to a putter. But I think the number, at 80 feet, we're going to see at 80 feet, it will go the same distance as 75. Yeah, now, all right, I think that I might be able to, yeah, correct, it was. But putting now for all balls is basically stock, so I think it's 80 now. I think they're all 10-foot increments. And streaks gave you 4 feet extra based off the power attribute. Just like with stouts, it was at like just short of 83 feet. Yeah, but the putting's changed, Martin. All the balls putt the same now. So if we know that, with streaks it was 84. With stouts it was just under 83. So at 83 you would play it as a turbo, but it might not always. And then like Titans, it was, I'm sorry, stouts were 82.5, Titans were 83. And those were the only three I ever really did calculations on. But we got to understand the terminology of determining what a turbo is, because this is why we would get more rollovers. I bet if you had a 39-foot putt and you didn't play it to roll over prior to, or a 40-foot putt, you wouldn't roll it over very often. But if you had that same putt from 31 feet, it would roll over almost every time. Yeah, fringe putts are a little bit different. On the fringe, the number is 25 yards, and then since it looks like 24, that was probably 24 in an increment to it. And there's some point, it's why you see 6-foot putts for no point sometimes, because there's some point where the rounding's done that it's wrong. And not wrong, but the rounding has a minus in it somewhere where it rounds the numbers first and then takes the number. So the rounding messes it up. That was probably 25 yards. And typically on a fringe putt from 24, I'm still playing that as a turbo putt from the fringe. But it's definitely a rounding error. It's the same reason why I get pissed off at tournaments that they round your handicap to the nearest number and then do 75% of the difference. Because if my opponent's at 27.4 and I'm at 28.51 and he's at 27.49, it's now a 27 to a 29, and now he gets a stroke. He gets 2 strokes. But if we did it where it was 1.1, when you take 75% of that, it's 1 stroke. So it's goofy. Like, you just have to do the rounding right, and it's something that's not even worth going through the code and working on. But there is somewhere where it's dropping off after the decimal place in the code that makes that happen. I don't know where, and I wouldn't even want to try to find out where. That seems like that would be a way too thing of a. Oh, it's one of the balls going into one of the red board balls that go into it. And just as a caveat, guys, pulling that cord in prize play will get you banned. If you're pulling in any competitive atmosphere, it will get you banned. So please do not ever think to do that. They have ways to know when it's being done too, so please do not do that. That's your caveat right now. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's something's getting dropped in a weird spot. Oh. Thank you, Josh. I'm glad. Get that shit done. Oh, beautiful. That looks good, dude. I like it. Already looking good. All right, let's go back. We'll play some more invites. But so that's... Okay, guys, I think that all... You guys have an advantage right now. I'd have to see. I don't... It could. That could be right. But like I said, it's a rounding error somewhere in there. All right. What do we want to play now? You guys pick. But the same reason they supposedly banned me back in the day for telling on everybody who did that, or for telling them that people were doing that, I didn't tell on anybody, is the same reason why we've gotten a lot of shit fixed. All right, we'll go. I'll go Safari. If I shoot a 30, I win any bets. I'll take 30 under is my win number. Anything less. I could do my favorite course. That's Sequoia is my favorite course. God, do I go with arrows here? Arrows could come into play right now. This course is actually probably good for them, but I just don't think I'm going to hang a C3 out enough. All right, so if I shoot 30, I win. If I shoot worse than 30, you win. Yeah, Sequoia's tough, but it's because I got a lot of good memories on it. Some of my favorite matches of all time were on Sequoia. That could be it too, Corey. That might be it too, but I don't think that's it. Because I think that they're measuring straight line. That could be. I didn't cut it enough. Wow, I thought I did. Now, see, that time I tried to play the wind, and that's one click to the right, and it's not, it's too much to fight it. You know. Complicated. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Is your best friend. Oh, I got a bunch pending here. Let me get these accepted. Actually, it takes a minute. Being in the basement, I don't catch a GPS signal very well. Caesar, we're getting there, but we're waiting until Friday. I stopped taking painkillers this morning when I woke up, well, at 3 o'clock, and by 5 I was hurting so bad I took some more. I just wanted to see if I was feeling better without it, but it's not. I'm not. I'm in my head. Is it weird? In my head, I think I have cancer. Is that weird? I know it's stupid. I know it's goofy to think like that. But it just feels like there's something wrong that isn't typical. All right. No, I'll take them all. All right, Tony's got it. Okay. I got them both. What, you're betting too? Yeah, you guys are all booked. It's fine. No, dude. You're not allowed, I'm not allowed to bring guests to Iowa City's VA. I was going to bring my wife with me, and then I got the call from their, you know, that automated call you get with all your appointments. Yeah, Josh, you're good. Uh-oh, there's my first miss. Here it is. Well, word of mouth is my Breaking Bad. How about that? Now, do we think the 9's clearing this? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be tight. No, it's not tight. Never fall in love. There's enough of air. Hey, I can finally accept. Ah, we got Puzzle as well. Yeah, but my cancer, mine wouldn't be too bad. Plus, I won't pay for a fucking thing of it. Like, it's not going to cost me money. Unless I decide to go with private insurance, which it very well could. But this isn't one that I'm worried about it. It's not like I've got brain cancer. If I had brain cancer, no way would I be using the VA. Then we would be doing raise money for Mouth's brain on the stream. We don't need. Well, you don't have to have a medical card to go get weed either. Hey, I live right next door to a recreational state, so. Oh. So I make a drive every 2 months maybe, and I'll drive down because the Portillo's is right on this side of the border of Illinois. So I'll go get my Portillo's and stop across the border, grab my sleep aids. Oh, Portillo's. Maybe we'll make a drive when you're here, Art. Match that up with some sleep aids, and you're good. I will say this: it's not the place that I remember from being a kid. Yeah, oh, dude, I get at least 2 sandwiches every time I'm there. But generally what I'll get is I'll get a combo sandwich and a jumbo hot dog, dude. And that's good. That gets me. Hi, Matt. All right, I got past the points. I don't remember the last round I had with 0 points. Uh-oh, all I gotta do is get 18. Pay the man his money. All right, I'm up 20 a man. Guys, that was the most basic 30. When you tell me all I have to do is shoot clean. On that course is so easy. That course is as easy as Baja, to be quite frank with you. You can have a couple holes, 1 or 2 holes that are really tough. Al's is good. And I think Al's is what my buddy Adam, when he was here a couple days ago, or a couple weeks ago, he brought us beefs from Al's. Al's good. I like the ones that use garlic bread for the beef sandwiches. Those are delicious. All right, what's next? What are we playing next? You guys choose. Yeah. Well, all right, we're playing Summit. Here we go. Thank you, sir. I miss Chicago food. Okay, we'll do Moose next. Wow, 2 summits. All right, we can't get this one close. Now, there's something you learn on hole 1 every time on this course, right? If this water is frozen, the water's frozen the whole game. So we're not frozen today. It takes a couple holes out of it. So now I know that par is going to be 26. I mean, I can shoot par here. This is a little bit more challenging. But we don't have ice now to save me on mistakes. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. See, this is where it gets a little tricky, right? Because the 6 one doesn't go very far. It seems like it's the right club for that, and it was. But that's a 22 short. Hey, Corley. I had a long talk with Gene. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not supposed to be frozen. Well, it's frozen again now, and that shouldn't be. Now, when this is frozen and you're at the front of this box, you can bang an A1 right off of it, and it's on the green. Yeah, Corley, Gino had nothing but nice things to say about you, bud, so thanks for getting out there, man. I'm glad you guys had fun at that tournament. It is. It is absolutely... The marker on that club is incorrect. And that and the 9-wood. Everything else is pretty accurate. Maybe the 5-iron should be listed as a 155. And it actually makes me think, like, those clubs that are extra, like the ones that came out later that are at 5-yard less distance, might be the actual distance of the clubs. But how do you go and fix it now? It would just make things worse if you fix it now. I don't know if you're right. Did you guys really test it out? I don't know. All right, one of these days we're gonna have to we'll have to get those tested out. And that's the kind of more information I'm talking about can only help your game. Oh, Corey's charted this all off, guys. Why don't we give Corey admin rights to word of mouth so he can post all these charts? I was actually worried about that flying the green. All right, so we're at 75. We're assuming this isn't a turbo, but let's look and see what we got here. Keep an eye on the trackball reading here because I'm gonna hit this full. I'm gonna max this out. I didn't get to see what the meter read, so hopefully you guys caught it. But that one came off slower, so I played that like a left 5. So when I'm at the long end of a number, it comes off slower than what you're thinking. So knowing those distances is really important. No, not at all. See, look at that. 75 read 31, but we had an 88 that read 36. So I'm wondering if that's the difference. See, with me on those types of shots, I'm actually fully judging based off of my distance past the hole on the meter. All right, we got the ice back, so this is actually a little easier than we're hoping. Never used it. Never touched it. Good. One scoop or two. Well, the cool thing is that I would just play hole ones on things, and then really I could go and try to line up the wind to be dead sideways, and that would make that null. Whoopsie. Yeah, I thought if we had water on hole one, I always thought it was not frozen at all the whole time. All right, so now I'm going to make sure not to line up the wind. I don't want to line up the wind because a straight wind I can't play. You can't play it. At least that one I know I have a chance of making with my thumbs. Get in the hole. One time. That one felt good. No, I just look at the distance that shows in the path and then hit it. All right, so I can hit it far enough here that I'm going to be high enough on the snow. I treat snow almost like heavy rough. I don't know about ice. I treat snow like heavy rough. I don't know about ice. And I'm not on ice enough to even really come up with something. Yep. But heavy rough's a little different for some reason. Heavy rough is like the... Heavy rough is like the spin is more than regular rough, but... Yeah, I'll do that too. I like to club up and thumb. Shit. Woo! Yeah, see, I don't change my pullback. I actually just hit them harder. Because if I pull back a little farther than what I'm normally pulling back, I could be catching a different read on the trackball than I want. Nothing really got a way of driving us crazy. I'm hoping so too, Josh. It's gonna, and let's be honest though, even if everything goes well, it's gonna be really hard for me to find a flight out of Cedar Rapids that late. Mother balls. We think we can high tee this and get it there? I need it to carry 250? I think that might work. What do you guys think? I think I might be able to hit this 9-wood, dude. I have no idea. I'll have to figure that out. I think the 9-wood high was good. I think I like the 9-wood high. Yep. All right. All right, dealer's choice. Go ahead. You guys got to tell me what we're playing next. Where the days bleed. Hi, Aiden. Kinda used to be. Get me through it all. You know. Rattle it is. Oh, shit, Mark. I'll do moose after this. I'm sorry. Rattle's a tough one to gamble on because you never know. How close is that to... That might work. Yeah, but I'd have to Uber, though, right? Oh. Well, okay. Then let's see. We'll see if... Is somebody picking them up? Oh, sorry. Here we go. Yeah, there's something loading in the... I can't figure out, and I haven't looked at it. Richard hasn't been able to jump in here and fix it, but there's a... Ooh. I can't take that, Tony, because 2 of the holes cannot be there. And the last par 5, I mean, 31 is probably a good bet, but it's still... I won't bet on this one. Because, I mean, shit can't... It's not everything's always there. Is on fire. I don't know why I aced that hole a shit ton. Actually, arrows help out a little bit because on the back 9, on the shot over the top, you can hit down a club with, you can hit a club that gets over it and still have backspin on it. And actually it gives you, it actually would probably make par 34 every time. No, are you going to catch it? No, you're playing arrows is, it's tough because it's hard to catch the 180 18 times when you need to. That's the hardest part about arrows. Girl and she's on fire. All right, this looks like a holdout too, doesn't it? Oh yeah, okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. But this hole cannot be there, and I don't think you usually shoot 32 or 33, dude. Like that, I know they hate. But 2 and this one cannot be there. At the dawn, I you were the one listening to my heart. This one isn't there right now. I was thinking that same thing. I thought you were the one. I will sing Hamilton when it comes on. In fact, I was singing a little Hamilton. It came on. I'm on the random play of my playlist right now on Amazon Prime right now. So I'm getting all sorts of shit. Shins to okay. All right, we got a good look here, actually. Ah, no, we don't. Fuck. I have to hit the 5 now. The problem is this is going over if I hit it hard enough. Well, I took it down. No, I gotta max it out. Shit. Wow, I thought that was gonna be short. Now I'm gonna stroke limit this. I guarantee it because I moved it back on the box. Oh. God, that looked like I needed it. That pin was close to the top. But see, like there, I didn't need to use a low tee, but I'm just using it to get my distances right. That's it. So that's part of the reason I build the club, my bag the way I do. I never have a gap because I can high tee, low tee. Those in my room. Can I roll this? I think I can. I probably shouldn't have. Thought I made it, and then it was not in. It was bad. Can't take back the love that I... Well, buzzsaws we played for years, too. Buzzsaws were the bag of choice until Build-A-Bag, or until we got flares. Everybody played buzzsaws, and then some people played hybrids. And then some people, and then when flares came out, everyone changed because that 9-wood and the 7-wood was too big. But the first 3, I mean, like the first 5 years was good. But that's funny too. It's almost like he belongs living in Texas with George and Sonny. They still didn't change bags forever. I will flat out go with anyone who's not playing a Build-A-Bag, or at least one of the Build-A-Bag, the 2020s and stuff, they're not able to beat me. I think that's the new adage. Forever it was like, if I don't know you, you can't beat me. If I've never met you, you don't have a chance kind of thing. Come through, I need a girl like... So I would have lost miserably there. Yeah, it's still that one. The sad thing is, I don't know anybody in GoldenTeeTV that doesn't know me now. It sucks. I can't go hustle people anymore. All right, we're playing Moose now. Here we go. I'll put the over-under at 27.5 here. Par's 28 on this every time, but it's a hard 28. So I'll give you guys a chance to win your money back. Ah! I put the over under at 27.5 today. This is a 28 par every time, but it's a tough 28. Yeah, yeah. Like you. Are we having any, have we had any clips, any problems with the stream at all? Like I said, I had to dumb it down because the connection's not optimized. I think I'm just going to have King tell, I'm buying a new computer. We can afford to put the investment into it. Yes, correct, Tony. That would be 27.5. If it let you meet my mama. Meet is fugazi. Shut up. Who you gonna call Cardi? Cardi? Come on, rev it up like a Harley, Harley. We're just forgetting. All right, stop. I don't play when it comes. Gotcha, Tony. Well, but it is dumbed down. Normally I'm putting it out. It's 6 meg upload a second, and at 1080p, I dropped it down to 720p and 2.5 meg, so we shouldn't have any issues, but we didn't optimize this connection at all. Don't do it. Yeah, RJ, we already know that, dude. And I'm just hoping that all the Trubisky haters finally got it out of their goddamn heads that it wasn't him. The coaching staff is terrible. I don't think he was a bad pick. The way they went about getting him and trading away stuff for a guy that no one was taking, that's a bad pick. That's a bad part of it. But as a player, I think he was going to be good. I may not live to see our glory, but I will gladly join the fight. And when the children tell our story, they'll tell the story of tonight. Let's have another round tonight. Something they can never take away. Ah, that was one of the hard ones. And everybody laughed at me through the whole time, RJ. It was Nagy's fault. And I saw it that first year when we made the playoffs. He lost the game and got it he got it canceled out. It is a Stark request. Glass to the 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Story of tonight, a glass to freedom. The story of. In case you guys don't know, Hamilton's like my favorite thing, ever. I mean, I'll put my wife in there and my mom and all those goodies, but they're only slightly ahead of Hamilton. I mean, it's so good that I proposed to my wife after Hamilton. Just by looking at my shirt game, you would think that I don't have that kind of culture. I've been slowly trying to get my wife to like Metallica. She doesn't understand it, like, how good they were. Or even still are. Ah, how greedy do I get? We're not going to get greedy, but we're going to try to make it anyway, though. Now, I could have backspun the 8-iron, but I don't know if the thumb backspin 8, that could have snapped all the way crazy. I would, but my throat kind of hurts, so I don't want to give that to you guys right now. What the fuck? That hit a tree? Alright, well, there goes that. I'm going to lose my 20 back. Oh, yeah. That's bullshit. Oh, well, good thing Josh didn't see it. Too hard. Too hard. It doesn't matter. I already gave my 20 away. Stop. Wow, that stopped quick. Thank you. I was going to say, I need to hole out that one and... I only need one hole out. Okay, I can hole out 17. Here we go. All right, let's epically win this with an ace on 18. Here we go. All right, here's how I'm going to ace this, right? So you guys know it's intentional. I'm going to one hop. I'm going to hit the green with one hop with that 10.5 driver and bite. I'm going to hit the wall and kick back and go in. Oh, wow, that came off hot. Oh, it's first cut. I thought I was in the rough. There it goes. Yeah, I had to. I would have stuck 18, but I could have aced it with the 8.5. I look over my shoulder. No, not at all. No, but it's easier to just hold it till the end. If you're going to keep gambling, just hold on till the end. You guys are good for it. All right, what do we want to play? What do we want to play? You know what? I'm going to play this Baja right now because I don't... Let's look and see what scores I have. I don't think I've played these this month. I might not have even played this course this month yet. All right, for the world ranking. Oh, I have a 31 on Baja. I've done it a little bit, but not much. I'm contemplating arrows here. Yeah, no, it's just sending friends to friends. Win me till we're gray and old. What is it? I got a 30 up there. Now, right now with the T boxes, your world's rankings are like, you have to play a lot to put up a good one. But I tell you what, I will play for money with anybody ahead of me. I will gamble with anyone ahead of me. There's a lot of you ahead of me. I just took a DNA. No. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like these mutual type bets. No, I'm good. Back. I hate this girl. Well. No, I'm getting tired too, guys. I think Hole 6 cannot be shut down. I've never had it not drivable. Well, it could be. I call any bet that I got to think about while I'm doing it pari-mutuel betting. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it can be shut down with stouts. I really don't. I really wish that they never changed Golden Tee Par when the new tee boxes come out. Like, every course should be 28, and you adapt it. Too bad. I'm feeling like I'm sharpening up. No, I put it up I hit a C3 then, and it bounces up on the right. Leave before you love me. No, I don't go. I hit a C3 a lot of the times on that hole. Especially when the hole's deep in the back. Because the C3 allows it to bounce up the slope, so I can be right at the hole. Start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. Every 148, 154, typically about the same distance. And I rarely will whiff a C3 and an A1. It might not read correctly, but I hit those solid pretty much every time. Oh, no. Yeah, it can be. The only time I'm careful with it is if you have a big left to right wind. If you have a big left to right wind, it can hang out too far, but generally every time I've hit it out too far, it bounces off the rock and kicks up. Here we have everything, and it's all in your mind. Used to and learn to love again. Written on the stars of my heart, we're not broken. Nothing ain't as bad. Can that turn enough? No, we gotta thumb it from here. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't. But Once is like one of those courses. I just don't like playing Once. It's probably the worst course in my mind this year. Mainly because par is so much lower on it. Alright, I'm going to play one more game, guys, so you guys pick it. I know. I could play... I could play real-time rivals on Ansei and see what we do. Alright, you guys pick. Last course of the night for me here. Alright, what do we want? Do you guys choose? Don't worry, I'm probably going to play the rest of these on Friday then. Is it still doing the glitch on it? Ah, okay, so, you dick. Well, we had a hidden temple first. What do we have in there? I didn't see a hidden temple on here, so it's going to Ansei. You can't play Young John Daly. Yeah, I saw that. Well, you saw my comment. I said that's real-time rivals, right? Where's that Ansei? All right, we'll play Ansei right now. I could use a dream or a genie or a wish. All right, let's up my score. Well, hole 1 doesn't give us any help. And you're hoping it. Yeah, and I fucked myself. Well, I might be able to aim that with my thumbs. Airplane, airplane, take my flight. I missed that on me. No, dude, par is 27. I'm not making bets that over par games. That's silly. Par is actually probably could be 26 still the rest of the way. If you want to take those kind of bets, you got to give me at least 2-to-1 odds on a hole out. Because then I got to play clean and have a hole out. That's not an easy thing to do. No, I've been staying off the sauce completely while I'm waiting. Wait. Ansei is... Alright, so I get questions on this shot all the time. You just have to hit it solid, cut it enough to hit the front hill, and this is good. Medium tee. And I laid off of it. I fucking do exactly what I say not to. No, I just want to be... I don't want any other problems that the doctor could go, well, this could be theirs. I need a miracle. Ah. Wait. Well, I'm playing an invite, not art. Yeah, but we got it to do it that, but this doesn't make the game scoreable. You have a couple holes where it's a stroke limit though, Corey, doesn't it? I thought there were a couple holes that you can't get out of because Baja 17. Yeah, the 8.5 and the 9.5 both work on that shot. Well, this is weird. I didn't realize we still get this tee box. Oh, wow, I overcooked that. Yeah, when I needed you most. I want to get that a little farther right. You get like that one there. There was no reason for me to use a low T there, except I got it to be a thumb shot straight. Oh, felt good. I did this so long because I wanted to offset it. Careful making wishes in a beauty store. I'm just dreaming of tearing you apart. Tales with the never get me on my level. Yeah, sorry, John. I don't want to mess with it right now. Yeah, fucking around in Glitchville does not really make my heart feel good. That one. Let's watch it again. We ended off with a little moisture. Off the tier, beautiful. Light 'em up, 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 light 'em up, 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 I'm on fire. Yeah, I'm going right at. Yeah, that hole's rough. All right, kiddos. We'll call it a night. Hopefully I don't see you guys Friday. Hopefully I don't see you guys on Friday, because that means I'll be on my way to South Carolina for the Clash. But most likely you'll see me then. Corey, that's something I would do on the first day of the month. Fuck that. I want it to stick. But actually, what I should do on the first day of the month is do a stream with fulls. But we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys. Wish me luck. I'll let everybody know Friday night stream. Yeah, if I'm going to spend that much time on a glitch, I want to piss everybody off. But like I said, we'll see you guys Friday. Wish me luck, and I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Those going to the Clash, be safe and have a great time. Tell Mike and Bill I said hi. I did put up the first person out of the purple bracket gets a free entry to Dallas from me. So keep it up. So that person, you'll get a free entry to Dallas from me. Yeah, see you Friday. Good night. We'll see you guys later.